Marv.
From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he goes out right around the 39. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. And now here's a carry heading left. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the 1st down. Avoiding that 3 and out. How vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
Deion Henley there on the tackle. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they're just below the cut line for top half of the league, 17th in the NFL against the run.
One thing you do know, they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack. And even if they have early success against them, they got to remember they got to sustain it because teams that are top 5, they don't stop running the ball if they don't get things done early.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and now it's 3rd and 4. Search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Slot man moves right. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Hands it off out of the gun. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. Now a handoff looking right. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 42 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a 1st down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? Because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all this stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
This caught left side by the tight end Parham. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
He just like walks right
there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
He'll try again. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Dragons get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10. Right at the 30. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. When you look at this defense, they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
Out of the gun, Herbert. To the left side, he's got McConkey. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time, either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Now 4th down, so the Chargers trot out J.K. Scott. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is brought in at the 21. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents. Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
Stretch left, stretch right, stretch left, stretch right, left, stretch left, stretch right. Like the fuck? You have to
stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of
the mic is really low, Mike.
3rd and 8. He'll look to throw. Left side to Lamb.
Oh,
this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. On 4th down, Matt Araiza is sent on to punt.
Oh, that's why you're on your phone.
Taken in at the 22. 43-yard punt.
Stretch left, stretch right. Do you have any other place you can play the fucking
football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. Yeah, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week, and you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it because this ball doesn't ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games, and the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
Oh, there we go, J.K. Dobbins. There we go. There we go. Oh, my God. This motherfucker is slow as shit. Should have been touchdown. Should have been touchdown. But Buddy has like a solid 2 speed.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
I just picked Hail Mary. Hold up.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Back to throw here, Herbert. And this will be incomplete.
What kind of play design is that?
In the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise
That's my
decision
question.
to
Like,
just
what
get
kind
rid
of
of
fucking
the football.
play design?
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
That second down
nice.
play call
Yeah,
was
like
not
that
to
play
pick up the
design,
first
whatever
down.
the
It was to
fuck that was
accomplish
on
what they
first
did
down.
to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had
I don't know whose
incompletion on
bright
first
idea
down,
it
so they
was
were
to
behind
fucking
the
have that.
sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground, and they did.
This motherfucker overthrew it!
They're going to be incomplete.
How the coverage was positioned, up was about the only spot the quarterback had to try and deliver that pass. Just put a little too much height on it. Incomplete.
Motherfucker is 6'6". How do you overthrow somebody that's 6'6"? I didn't even know that was possible.
But still trailing, it's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still, they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Like, I already know what you're gonna do when you come out in this formation, man. Ready, stretch left. Stretch left or stretch right. Call out, stretch left. Called it.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
This motherfucker.
And he'll go out
I was.
field at the 49. 66 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first
That's exactly
down.
what I
How many
did.
times
He
have we
just
seen
caught me.
this
He
game
just
of
caught me
speed
off guard.
kills, and it does it in so many different
This motherfucker's
ways.
an
In this
X-Factor,
case,
man. God damn it.
you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
What the hell is the option running back?
Now they try the right side here. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, yeah, I did it. I just didn't know what it did.
Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack.
That was totally not holding on this motherfucking wide receiver, but okay.
Yards and it moves his sticks.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Throw it to me. Throw it to me. Oh my God! I was right there.
Receiver complete. And he
Jump
does
for the
it
ball,
make
Palooza.
it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
You saw that?
And a nice gain at 21 yards.
Right,
It's
look
all
at me.
pretty
It's
simple
right there.
sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that.
I already know what that's. I already know what's coming. I already know what's coming.
Defense, gotta find a better.
This motherfucker hit stick him in the end zone. I'm good. Night Train Lane, get the fuck off my team.
A great effort there. That's his 19th rushing touchdown on the year, and they're able to add on.
The only reason he's an X factor is because of that first drive he had. And then I figured it out, and then he got a couple good plays on that second one. Now he's an X-Men.
Make it a 14-3 ball game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And
like slice inside or outside?
On the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A really good pickup of 28 yards. This offense finding its legs.
I got some
now.
fast
Here's
receivers,
another
like
1st
man.
and 10.
Don't you worry. Fucking Herbert overthrew Antonio Gates earlier. I don't even know how that was possible.
Now it's Herbert. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Catch the ball!
This one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. The Chargers at 3-4 on the year.
Nah, man, he had him. He had him. I got
trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd
fucking
behind you,
had him. I
giving you
don't care.
encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, you know, they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to
hold
do
on to the ball,
This
man.
one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Motherfucking bums can't hold on to the ball to save their life.
Right where this
But
started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down.
But
and
the
move
minute
the
I
chains.
hit these motherfuckers, like I don't even get this guy.
Again, Herbert. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Throwing it right at his user.
Getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the play.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Oh, fuck. Ooh, thank God.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it
What
perfectly.
the fuck kind
and
of
knocked it free.
formation are you in on defense?
Here's a give to Dobbins running right.
Break the tackle.
And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Another run here with Dobbins. And this play
go for it or
goes
take my
nowhere.
points.
Losing yardage back to the 15. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Cameron Dicker for the Chargers field goal. A 32-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time.
Get him back there. Let's go. He's out of X Factor. He's out of X Factor. We're good. We're good.
Up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways.
I didn't know he was coming. Stretch left, stretch right, and then try to do a slant. That's all.
And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Yes, like, who the fuck's his running back?
The slot man in motion right. 2nd and 11. Flush to his right.
Throw it to me. Throw it to me.
Able to
Oh,
shake it.
53!
This will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
53 selling the bag out there. You see that? See that, Mark?
Extending the play, hoping
All 53 was how to put his hand
They
down.
never did.
Can't fucking remember what formation this shit's in. Fuck.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third
I can't
down.
remember what fucking formation it's in. It's not a fucking crazy.
They'll set up a throw.
There we go. There we go. Find me the ball. Find me the ball. There we go. There we go.
Incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After
Can't
that
fucking
possession,
remember what
now they know
formation
they can
that
compete with
I
this
don't know.
offense.
Now it's a nickel.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. It's taken to the 26. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And they will take over first and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering
Well,
if
break
head
the
coach
tackle.
told
That would've
his
been
offensive
tutty,
coordinator
man.
and said, "Look, let's
All you gotta
go
do is
press
break that
this a little
tackle.
bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion.
Touchdown.
to try
How
and
was
get
he
this
an X
offense
factor? What the fuck did he do?
kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe somebody to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
Herbert off of play action. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. It'll be a gain of 5. And that will bring up 3rd and 1.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the
That's
backfield.
Patrick
You're expecting
Willis.
him to be able to create something.
I'm
a
not
little more
fucking
shifty.
punting on
Yeah,
4th
no
and
doubt
8. It's
about
not
it. Good
happening.
open field tackling held it to an okay gain. Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is
I don't get
almost
this on 4th and
irresistible
8.
here
I'm
on
gonna be
4th and
pissed.
short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the
I
field.
was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
They're going for it.
I got it.
And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Vincent
Now
Jackson.
Herbert with it looking to pass. And this one finds McConkey. And he'll be taking
I got Vincent Jackson, and Antonio Gates.
First. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again.
Oh, there we go! Oh, no!
And he'll take this into the end zone.
Oh, my God. Offensive pass interference. No way.
See what this is about.
That's some bullshit, man.
Herbert now. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. This will be play number 8.
Oh, no, I'm going to
here
get out
on
of
the
bounds.
drive.
Trust me.
It's 3rd and a yard.
Oh.
Here's Herbert. Dancing to his left. And inside the
Oh, wow, he didn't get out of
flags
bounds.
brought down. So we've hit intermission.
Didn't get out of
It's
bounds.
halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Ah, fuck.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback, and the third quarter will start from the 30.
That was my fault.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they're on the
You're right,
short end of the
Top. It's not your
scoreboard
fault.
here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps. But above all, play your game.
Okay, I was out of the pocket, man. How was that intentional grounding?
That one to the sideline. And yep, indeed, the flag is out. They lose the yardage, and of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long.
Bullshit if you ever
A
ask me.
shotgun snap for Herbert. Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. And he gets this up.
See, at least this motherfucker knows how to fucking, pass that motherfucking rock. You
So
feel
give
me?
him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And they're going to be staring at a third and long here. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the
touchdown, I know.
chains.
Trust and believe, I know.
They're going to get this outside. Oh, this could be a double pass.
Oh, what the fuck? He was right there. Catch the ball, man.
That one might need to go back to the drawing
Did you see that?
board.
Did you see
Almost a
that?
disaster. And it winds up just an incomplete pass, though.
Oh, me?
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
I don't know.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
See, the fact that this motherfucker is outrunning Night Train Lane is an issue.
Field before going out of bounds. 122 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early.
I'll never
so you have
understand
vision to
the
see what's
angles
happening in
that
front
they
of
see.
you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him. But don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked big
What
play.
the fuck?
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Touchdown! CeeDee Lamb with career touchdown number 70. And the Dragons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
See, I'm more enough.
The Charger drive about to get going. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped. So
Here's a diving catch right side. And he's going to be brought down right there, so nothing after the catch as he's dropped at the 42. Here's Herbert. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down. Justin Herbert looking to pass.
That wasn't PI or nothing. See, I did the same exact thing when I was on defense, and this motherfucker's guy held on. Why can't mine?
The defender, he diagnosed that one. Close quickly. It helped force the
This
incompletion.
game robbed me.
Third quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Herbert back to the air. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 22 yards there, first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Herbert. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little
and I miss what Lopez is in this game.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get
Those were the days of Madden, let me tell you.
He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
You know what I'm saying?
Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
I threw it right to
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
You're telling me this motherfucker has Patrick Willis and Ray Lewis?
And he'll
Like,
go
what the
down
fuck?
inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. Boy, he had to fit
And he has Steve Young and whoever the fuck is running back is. Like how many legends does this guy have?
Defensively, weren't they?
What else has he got out there? Fucking Edwin.
The quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone.
Yeah, man, like I'm trying to figure out. This guy has, he has that Thomas guy. He has Steve Young. He has Ray Lewis, Patrick Willis. Who else has he got out there? Like, goddamn.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
Okay.
And they'll get him down here at the 23. 132 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off
I couldn't
balance
get
and
this
guessing
motherfucker out there.
because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
I hate that shit sometimes. That's so annoying.
The chains. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff as they run left side.
Okay, so if I'm diving in front of you and making you trip, you just somehow glitch to the right? Okay.
Gain of 26 yards.
Make it make sense, man. I don't think Madden's ever made sense in the entire year this game's been a thing. Oh, he fumbled! Let's go! I'm gonna decline that. I'll take my ball. Don't you worry, man. I don't care if you're an X Factor. I'll still make you fumble out there. It's like a rock, you feel me?
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Operating from the gun, Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw.
Oh my God, he got hit as he threw it. My God, he didn't fucking.
Incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I had that motherfucker, bro. He just got hit when he threw it.
And that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 12 yards there. The Chargers have a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down. To the air again, Herbert. Throw left side complete. That's Brock. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Dobbins running out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away.
I could have probably ran that
Nice
myself.
move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue, not able to...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. J.K. Dobbins with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chargers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll cut the lead to 21-17. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
Man, I remember one man was my coach back in the day.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
I know.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
What?
And he will maybe get back to the line.
That's my legend. That's my legend. It's like, no.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. In motion right goes Sutton. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go.
He's able to get the pressure and bring him down. Khalil Mack make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. And they'll send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Okay.
And taken right on the 30. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return.
Come on, Knight.
The Charger drive about to get going. And it feels like the momentum has shifted.
He got Ray Lewis and Patrick
Willis.
Willis.
That last punt, and now a chance to tie the game on this possession. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage.
I'm still trying to figure out.
At the 39. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty
that's who he
vocal
lost
about
to?
his desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
Actually, can I leave you on that route? Go back on that crow route, motherfucker.
Operating from the gun, Herbert. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.
He picked that? Okay.
When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Room here to run. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That good for 22 and a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to
How
keep
do you miss
handing it
that
to him
tackle?
and keep picking up good yardage.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
2nd and 10.
And now here's a carry heading left. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line.
60.
12 yards needed to gain a first down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to 3.
There we go. Pump me the ball. Pump me that rock, my goodness. Oh, yeah, no. Oh, I know. But, like,
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Ah, 57, 58, 59, 60, 64.
So the field goal unit
64 yards.
This is a big spot right here. This to make it a 2-score game.
He might, but this is a double. Oh, fuck. Holy shit, he did!
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it.
Well, for almost 8 years, 64 stood as the NFL record for the longest field goal. That has since been eclipsed. It's now 66.
Did he have the win?
64-yarder, pretty impressive, CD.
Absolutely agree with that, because if you drill a 60-yarder in an NFL game, you've got a lot to be proud of, record or no record, and only a handful of guys can even attempt it. Excellent job there, putting that one through the pipes.
The Charger drive about to get going. A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they have to now try to erase a 2-score deficit here in the fourth.
Wow, that he made that field
yards to start the drive, first down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Herbert.
There we go. There we go.
Man wide open, complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
That's 3 timeouts.
A big pickup of 38.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big.
There we go. Vincent Jackson. Vincent Jackson.
Touchdown, Chargers. A 15-yard touchdown ground.
And the Chargers have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it.
He dropped it!
They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Which one? Which one? Okay. High kick it.
So they got one of the two touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick.
Just let it go. Oh, the flag.
They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big
Oh, I know.
Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see.
It's a trick play. It's a trick play.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Ow.
And he's got a first down there after a gain of about 12 as the clock
I haven't
will
played
stop
underneath.
right
That's
now
bullshit.
for the 2-minute warning. Now a handoff looking right.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
I already know. It's going to be stretched left this time. I already
You
know.
have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Stretch left. Yeah, it's stretch left.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
3rd and 4.
Oh, I know.
Now a handoff
There we go.
as they run right side. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. And the offense has had a big day. He's been great running the football, but I don't think anybody liked that last result.
No, they didn't like the last result at all, but they have to look at it in total, don't they? They've had a big day running the football. You take an occasional loss or an occasional bad play along the way, but all in all, they have to like what they've done.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
89.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to put him a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up.
Oh, I know.
Bates' kick is good,
And that'll push the lead up to 8. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Herbert. Pass complete, Samuel.
Got it.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well, great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Wide open receiver complete.
Oh, no, I'm not.
And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
It's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal.
Oh, really?
Here's 1st and 10. Herbert going to throw.
He finds his man complete. It's blocked. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Herbert to throw.
Oh, come on. You have double me and everything. Yeah.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop pass.
That's who it was.
Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get
throw that away, throw that
in
away.
quick succession if they can.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
With no timeouts left, that's a dangerous proposition, work in the middle of the field. Fortunately for them, that one fell incomplete.
Here now, 3rd down. Herbert.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked up by Deshaun Elliott.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this game has not been short on intrigue, but that's the backbreaker right there, and it's going to put any hope of victory to bed.
Yeah, they knew they needed the touchdown, and when you have that little time remaining, they know they've got no choice except to go for broke, and that they did. But the interception, that means defeat.
And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
It's fucking stretch right, stretch right. Wow, stretch left.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and we have it in the NFL. The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take it.
No, he was on the 3. He was on the 3.
Ran it one more time, ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
How many yards did he get on you?
1978. I think it was in November.
Let me see how many got
Another
on me.
one in the books for
Yeah, I know he didn't
Partner.
get that
Always
like
great
that.
to be by your
I know he got
side.
some.
And look, both offenses, both defenses had some moments in this one, but I think you would agree these coaching staffs are also going to have some stuff to clean up on film.
Absolutely, partner, and let's face it, any game we get to watch from up here, it's going to be a blast. Do we want to get a real job? Absolutely not. Let's keep watching the NFL all season long.
So for Paris, the victory moves him to 7-1 on the year.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Southern California, so long, everybody.
Oh, we got 220. We got 220 up here.